Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
If you're single and you've been single for a while, let me know if you feel it's because of this reason in particular. Don't mind me. I just finished a 4 mile walk, so I'm like dripping sweat everywhere. But on my walks, I always think about what my issue of the week is or whatever. Like my issue of the week is that I've been feeling pretty, not lonely, but I've been feeling like pretty single. So, and I haven't been talking to anybody. And I'm like, why is that? Why do I feel like that is? And I think I've figured it out. So I've been single for a while, a long time. And I feel like the guys I've been talking to lately have been giving me zero mental and emotional stimulation. I'm a girl who could talk. I talk all the time and I do not care. I'll talk to anybody about any type of topic, whether it's deep, superficial, it doesn't matter. I love to talk. And lately, I feel like the guys I've been texting or whatever, I'm carrying the whole conversation and they're giving me one word answers or just not interested in the conversation, but they're interested in other stuff.
Yes, and they don't give you the emotional and mental stimulation. Yeah, got it. She kept going, but I'm gonna try to keep this short. She works nights, she's a single mother, she downloaded and deleted Hinge so many times because guys don't give her that mental and emotional stimulation over text. Maybe expecting it over text might not be the best idea. Try to meet them in person and see what they're like. At worst, you waste an hour of your life. At best, you might find your connection. Okay, let me read this one. There are many men out there that are fine, providers, intelligent, family oriented, loyal, and will treat you as queen. Sure, they are princess, but they're already married. Anyway, let's continue. Don't ever let anyone convince you that you can't have it all. Play the game to win, not to settle. Why is it that every participation trophy thinks they're the prize? Oh, wait, my bad, you're a queen. Yeah, play the game to win, except the game only has one winner. Every tournament only has one winner. And yes, also silver and bronze medals, but no one goes into that tournament to win those. You can have it all? Not likely. Anyway, like I said earlier, those men that you want, they're already married. They're already in long-term relationships. So if at any point you decide to settle, yeah, I admit, you're gonna settle for me. And I'm sure you can do better, and I'm also sure you can never do worse. So you see, lucky for you and also me, neither of us wants you to settle.
Sometimes I get offended when I walk by construction workers and they don't catcall me. Like, you guys don't think that I'm hot? Are you kidding? I mean, I'm wearing this, but I still expect a little some.
Yeah, I bet you do. But then there's this following video. One guy commented this: it's because you're not attractive at all.
Adam, baby, you should have known better. I can refer you to literally anyone to help out. Just let me know.
Funny enough, Adam looks more attractive than you are. And I'm not gonna lie, whatever Adam did worked. At least for this video, you took the time to put on some nice dress. And yeah, I know it's not to get that attention you were craving in the first video. No, it's because you wanted to look nice for yourself. At least trying to shame him for his looks because he said you're not attractive doesn't make you look better at all.
Looking is different than liking. Looking is different than liking. Looking is different than liking.
The way you had to come at me in your caption of your soulmate isn't lurking in your stories. Delusions are funner than reality. Delusions are funner than reality. Delusions are funner than reality.
What are you yelling at me for? I didn't brought you back to reality. Life did. And that's what's funnier about this whole be delusional stuff. Yeah, no one's arguing that it's not funnier. But the deeper in that delusion you're gonna be, the bigger the shock when you come back to reality.
So I am going to share a little story time of one of the 1,000 reasons I've heard from men dating in this generation in your 30s of why men can't commit. So, of course, everybody's so ready on the first date. They want kids like tomorrow, ready to get married, ready for the next chapter, yada, 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 yada. All talk. The second they sleep with you, start getting comfortable, stop trying, you'll get a one-liner about why they can't commit when you expect more. I've heard it all. This might be the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. This man told me, I cannot commit because the economy is failing. Did I miss something? Am I not in the same economy? Are we not all in the same economy? Like, what? I hope your financial smarts are a little better than your relationship smarts, because no, it's not looking good for you. It's all going downhill. We're going bankrupt, babe.
Yeah, probably. And even worse, probably sooner rather than later. But here's an idea. Stop sleeping with those men on the first date. And maybe he was financially smart. If he felt that all you do is add to his expenses, then he might in fact make the best decision for him. And I do believe that two incomes are better than one in most cases, because it kind of adds up. If I make 50,000 and you make 50,000, we both now make 50,000 because your money is your money and my money is our money. And there you go. You found the reason why he said he won't commit.
I sat next to a multimillionaire on the plane yesterday, and he could tell I was having a really hard time with something. And I didn't know he was a multimillionaire or the guy that launched the NASDAQ back in the day. He looked at me and he's like, I don't know what you're going through or what you're dealing with. I could tell your spirit was upset. He saw me crying on the plane. I thought I was crying to myself quietly, but apparently I wasn't. He dove into a little bit about like being an entrepreneur and someone who owns their own business. He started sharing about like what he's been through and how hard it's been, and then he looked at me and he said, you are the 1%. The hustlers, the dreamers, the entrepreneurs, the people that are going after their dream and making it happen and not just giving it to the 9 to 5. He said, you guys are the 1%. And if you have the guts that it even takes to be in the 1% in the first place, you are going to make it. It's going to be hard because the best things in life are difficult. If you're having a hard time right now, it's okay. You're not alone. And the longer it takes to get to the top, the longer you'll stay there.
Not if I get to the top when I'm 80 years old. But hey, shout out to the multi-millionaires. I never knew, I had no idea they fly coach. Who knew they're gonna try to squeeze their knees next to me flying economy class? Who also knew that the ones grinding, trying to be entrepreneur, trying to make it big in life, trying to make it into the 1% are wasting their time on TikTok posting videos?
Here are my thoughts on red pill podcasts. You know, like those guys that like sit around and be like, oh, I could cheat on my wife because I'm a high value man. I personally do not believe that real high value men are sitting on this podcast. Real high value men are not publicly announcing that they believe that they can cheat on someone. Another point that they make is that these men should be going to the gym and taking care of themselves because it's discipline. You have to work hard, it's a discipline. So how come they prioritize discipline in all aspects of their life except for their marriage, except for their love life? Because loyalty, at the end of the day, is a discipline. So are you just so weak-minded that you just give in to the first sign of temptation you can? Because if you can't be loyal to your spouse, it's clear that you lack discipline. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to stand up for real values. Oh, it's just a part of my biology as a man. It may be, but I think we've evolved past that, don't you?
No, not really, cause here's you. Are any of them married though? I never watched those cause I like the time, but I've seen a couple of minutes here and there. The ones I've seen, they're not married. They might get into a relationship with someone, but they're upfront from the beginning. This is me, this is what I'm gonna do, and it's pretty much like half of an open relationship. He's allowed to do whatever he wants because that's what he wants to do. And the women who stays with them know what to expect, and in 99% of the times they're there for the money. Either you like it or not, either I like it or not, at least they're upfront. They don't go into a relationship telling the girls they're with that they're gonna love them for the rest of their lives, and they go ahead and cheat on them the next second. Maybe honesty is a good thing. Maybe they'll give you the chance to decide if you wanna stay with them or not. And if they're teaching discipline to other men, great. What's the problem with that? Maybe those men listening to them that are taught discipline will not end up cheating on their wives because they learn a thing or two about discipline.
I think it's childish to even bring up body count. Like, I just think that it's not important. As long as you were being safe in the past.
Right. You don't think it's important. So you would tell your daughter that her body count don't matter? Whoa. Damn. So now it's important. Like, you see how it works? I don't want to talk about me, but no, my daughter,
I think that my daughter should know that her body is a temple and that she should only give her body to someone that respects, loves her, and gives her the care that she needs.
Maybe she should have learned a thing or two about discipline, but that's just me. Her, on the other hand, I guess lead by example means nothing anymore. I'm gonna teach my daughter that her body's a temple and she should have some self-respect. That's great, absolutely. How is she gonna learn that, and why would she listen to you when you bring home a different guy every night? See, everyone knows that teenagers never talk back. They never rebel and they're never gonna use stuff against you. So lucky for you, whenever you're gonna tell your daughter not to do a thing, her immediate response it's never going to be you're doing it, why can't I?
It's your friendly message that if they don't pay your bills, they're not laying you down at night, and they don't add anything to your life, they're just an NPC and they probably drop common loot anyway. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you, I will, even though it's gonna be a fantastic evening. I'm one video away from washing all this bad taste in my mouth, but sure, I'm an NPC and I drop common loot. I'm guessing that makes you the boss. Pay your bills, pay your own bills. You're the boss. Lay you in bed, sure. You're the hard boss. I can use some cheats and get what I want. You brought up video games with NPCs and bosses, so sure. You might think that nose ring is a legendary item, but it's really not. In fact, it's less than common these days. And here's a little secret for you. In all those video games, all the bosses get defeated in the end.
What do you call a blonde girl that dyes her hair black?
I don't know. What?
Artificial intelligence.
Undercover dumb, but yeah, sure, that works too. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.